football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and giving ground.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
One. Day, every day, any day. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch twist.
Mariota to throw it. They will find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Ready, blue ready. Check, 54 to Mike. It's a party now. Kill.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
55's Mike, guys, 55.
Throwing on second and 8. Mariota. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
To throw on second and 6. Mariota. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go, boys, bring it up.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wow. Ready? Cowboy 80. Here we go. Rambo 80. Mike Popo. Rap. Warrior 70. 44, check. Go.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 5 at the 27.
Let's go now.
2nd and 5.
Rambo 80. Three buzz. Check your hot reach.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 26 is the ball carrier.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
A 3-yard pickup.
On the ready. Right there. 54 Mike. Blue down. Watch twist. Hey, check that. Street.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
44's the mic. Hey, let's get 19. Pioneer. 44's Mike. Check. Rip right.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Keep playing hard.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for the defense.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Shut up. Panther 60. Watch the screen.
They'll set up a throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Some mistakes already in the 1st quarter. If he holds on to that one, 1st down.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
This offense converted once already in this 1st quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
79 Broncos. Right there. 54.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
His kick is
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And with another shot here with a 1st and 10. Nice the play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right here, right here. Check 9, check 9. Banjo, 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 banjo.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. One. 55, 55. Here we go, here we go.
On 2nd and 9. Mariota on the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3. All day. Whoa! Let's get it.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
One. 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Check.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. On the side of the field, that chunky yardage you pick up. Head scratcher. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. Big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Jacobs now. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Here we go, D. Hatchet. Undercrush.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On first down, Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
Raiders 7.
Tackles. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
3 buzz.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Running is Jacobs. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked it.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Blue 18.
They'll run it for Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Warriors. Josh Jacobs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They needed a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Well, the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down.
There we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Watch the screen. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll give it here to his running back. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Break. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 53's the mine. 53. Check 53. Quarterback, don't get nervous. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now back to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Carl Nassib just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
He'll look to throw. Keep on with it over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. I got one. I got one.
The fullback, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Got it. Ready? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and you.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check back. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Raiders 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping. You got an offense coming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check.
On the ground, Richard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
You. Show it up. Watch the slant. Motion.
Richard lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They don't get nothing.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. They can tackle over the middle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We saw that coming. The grandmama felt that.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go play action. Mariota. That's caught by Waller out left side. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Again, it's Mariota. And Jones has it over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Mariota on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. At about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Watch it divide. Hey, watch the slant. Check. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 26. Tighten up. 3. Hey, turn it up. He goes to you, it's you.
They'll try one for 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
Keep it up, guys. Watch the safety creep. Shoot. Panther Street. Maverick.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
We got this.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll throw now on the final play. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they can just that. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mike's by 4. Watch the run, watch the run.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Come on now, come
into
on.
the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 69 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boswell for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
There we go, baby. Makes the score Steelers 31, Raiders 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Good job, yo.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. No time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7
Check
at the
52.
28-yard line.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
One.
SOS.
Once again, Jacobs, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Know your job.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Come on. 57. Mike, 57.
Mariota. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Over Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
50 seconds to mine. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check three, check three, check three. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Three.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
One.
Push him back. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Mariota now from the 50. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On first down, Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's coming. We got double up. Shoot. Big head.
One.
This is Richard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now here's a carry heading left. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Check four. Check.
One.
Check.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. The kick by Carlson is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
It really has, especially as of late. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offensive coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Steelers 38, Raiders 24.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for a big chunk now because the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Blue 18.
55. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
3, 3, 3.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike 55. Mike 55.
From the gun, Mariota. And Williams on the slant. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. On second down, it's Jacobs. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
57's Mike. Mike.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Kill. Switch.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Blue 18.
48-yard line.
Let's go one more.
1.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Pick me up.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So that one will be accepted. So a poor return exacerbated by a holding call makes this 1st and 10 back inside their own 5.
70 Lion.
And to give this time to the 2-back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in the preseason, and all he talked about was building a game. I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about the practices we've watched where they have that template, things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Trying to power ahead with one. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get on the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On second down, McFarland. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Open man, Smith-Schuster.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Raiders 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a loose football.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Go! Cougar 19! Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Right there.
This is 1. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one. They have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
One.
Throwing, Mariota. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now left side of the swing pass, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Minus 57.
First down, Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's got it. And he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Watch the curl. Check nickel. Sponge. No. 3. Shit.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in. And the Raiders get a score closer. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Rocco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option. But let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And he'll bang that one through.
Steelers 52, Raiders 38. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Pittsburgh,
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay,